mental picture of a little boy who was born into a situation to a single mom who didn't have any parenting skills, and there was drug use involved. And this little boy was very stressed, had no structure in his life, and he basically had two roads that he could have gone down. Where he was headed was into the foster care system. He was very aggressive, and so we're pretty sure that he would have been one of our future bullies. Through Head Start and my family, we were able to take him down the second road. There were 6 absolutely fabulous women who profoundly affected my life and my nephews. The first one was Megan, and she was a DCF worker. She got involved when he was not even a year old and realized that he needed to be taken out of his home and that she needed emergency care for him immediately. She came to me and asked me if I would be willing to take on some of his emergency care. Well, I loved my nephew very much, and so I looked at my life and I said, can I do this? Well, I had just gotten married for the second time, and I have 2 teenage children and a mother who was very ill. And I said, I don't know. But I ended up taking him every week between Thursday and Sunday for the next 4.5 months. He went back and forth between my house and his other grandmother's. And she was very wise in getting him involved in the early Head Start program during this whole transition period. She knew that he needed structure and a safe place to be, and a place where his aggressiveness and he was so stressed out, where this would be cared for. That's when I met Miss Flora. She's the head teacher in the early Head Start program in East Killingly, in the infant room. Grayson was so attached to Miss Flora that it was like Velcro to get him off at the end of the day when I came to pick him up. He wasn't all that happy to see Auntie. He hadn't seen me so often in his life that this was a normal thing. And Miss Flora had been able to give him the attention that he so needed. And she did all this without it having a negative impact on the other children that she cared for. She was so excited to hear that my family was going to be involved that she actively supported and encouraged us every step of the way. When I came in the morning, all upset because we had been at a hearing the day before and nothing had been decided and there was no progress and we didn't know what was going to happen, she told us to just keep going and to keep trying. That they had already seen a huge change in Grayson just with the time that he was spending with me and my family. And that if we continued, we would be able to change the course of his life. We also met Miss Chelsea. She was the aide in the infant room. And she told me a funny story about Grayson and how the one window in that room, the kids loved to spend time looking in front of it. It looked onto a loading dock of another building. And as we know, little boys love trucks. So all the kids wanted to be at that window, but none of them would go past about 3 inches. They would stay 3 inches away from the window because Grayson, my nephew, had ruled the roost. He would not let them get any closer, and they were afraid enough that they stayed that far back. I was horrified. He wasn't like that at home. We didn't have other little kids around. So she talked to me about it, and we talked about how we would change things for Grayson. And she gave me emotional support and encouragement every day when I went in there. Soon after that, through East Con, we were able to meet Ruth Freeman. She's a parent educator. She helped us with solid advice on how to deal with visitation with his parents. I was very nervous, and my automatic response was to pull him back and not let him see them, and I have full say over where he goes and who he sees. She gave me the confidence to stop second-guessing myself by telling me that he needed to have small amounts of his parents in because kids that are away from their parents, they make them bigger than life. And then when they find out the problems that their parents really have that led to the situation, their disappointment is catastrophic. And so with little amounts, they would know who their parents were and have their feet firmly rooted in reality. So that made me be able to be confident in the decisions that I made. The caseworker, Michelle, at Early Head Start, helped us work on what Grayson needed to, as far as his social and emotional development, where he needed to go and what we needed to do to get him there, and our family goals and how Early Head Start could help us reach those family goals. Now he's transitioned into the toddler room at Early Head Start, and his new teacher, Miss Jessie, has built on everything those other women have done to lay the foundation for us to be able to take care of him. She gives him the continuity and consistency that he truly needs. I wouldn't be able to have taken Grayson and still worked and be able to pay for a daycare, because we all know that they're extremely expensive. So I truly believe that Early Head Start has allowed me to do, and my family, to give Grayson what we've been able to give him. He's now 2.5. He is happy, thriving, emotionally doing wonderfully, and his teacher, Miss Jessie, said she can't believe he was ever aggressive, because he's not aggressive at all. In fact, they have mad hands on the wall, and he goes up and pretends he's mad, hits the mad hands, and then cracks up laughing, because he wasn't really mad to begin with. He rarely ever is. And so, to end all this, I truly believe, and I think it could be proven, that Early Head Start has saved my nephew Grayson.